inadequate. You are telling one way the doctors are having problem, severe shortage. The doctors ratio with reference to the patient load is very less. It is disproportionate. All these things you are telling. At the same time, you are telling the doctors are doing good service, and then there is no compromise. How is it possible? It is contradictory. You are telling like that. I was questioned in a TV interview live. I told the national statistics says that Kerala government is number 1, Tamil Nadu government is number 2 in maternal mortality and everything. But there is a problem. There is a problem in deficiency, inefficiency somewhere. Where is that problem? The people should know. One is doctors are unable to communicate, express it properly, counsel it properly. And next important is that there may be some delay somewhere because lack of adequate manpower. And next one is quality of medical education is seriously affected. In front of you there is a patient with a pain abdomen. In front of you there is a patient waiting for labor. In front of you there is a first year student, second year student, third year student. For the class, here the students have come, students representative have come. As a teacher, as a government employee, as a doctor, to whom you will give preference? You will be treating the patient who is in labor, you will be treating the patient who is having the pain abdomen, and unfortunately, the doctors are forced to take they are only denying the classes for medical students, and that is a big problem. So I request the medical students of Kerala also to support the teachers, not for their purpose, it is for their own benefit. It is just not for the teacher's salary, it is for their own benefit. We had very good teachers, and because of that we could shine. The teaching is very, very important. You may think YouTube or Marrow, this, that, all these things, but everything is there, but all these things cannot replace a teacher. A teacher is a teacher, and teaching is very, very important. And that is where I request the students of Kerala and interns of Kerala to support these doctors in their struggle, and most importantly to have a quality education for their own benefit. Then only they can shine in their life later. And coming to the people, these doctors in 1 year or 2 years, they will be out. Like that, we used to say the quality of medical education is poor in private medical colleges. The quality of medical education is good in government college. Why? Because the patient load is more. But the NMC is telling that you have to have this many number of doctors. To support the private medical colleges, to support the private people, the NMC is constantly diluting the teacher-student ratio. The students should know it and students should fight for it. Long ago it was 1:1, then it becomes 1:2, then it became 1:3, now it is 1:4. Then where will be the quality? Where will be the quality? And that is the problem now. Now the NMC in its literature, in its guidelines, in one area it is telling that you can have a non-academic post. Where is the non-academic post in Kerala medical colleges? You know very well there are patients load is more in Kerala. Every medical colleges, all poor patients, lower middle class people are coming only to the government medical colleges. So which is very well reflected in the census. It is obvious. The data says that people are coming to the government medical colleges, believing the quality of medical care given in the government medical colleges by these wonderful doctors. But due to some reason, just to support the private medical colleges, the dilution has happened, and it is nicely written your public notice. That ratio given by the NMC, that reduction in ratio is only the minimum criteria. It is not the maximum criteria. The NMC is not telling that you should not have more than this number. The NMC is not telling that you should not have more than this number in medical education. The NMC clearly says it is the bare minimum number of doctors, number of teachers. That is the criteria. Nowhere it says that you should not appoint more doctors. And in addition to that, the NMC is giving one more point, that according to the patient load, according to the bed strength, the medical college administration, the government can have non-academic posts also to take care of the patient. This is the one important point the government should realize. And so the government of Kerala should appoint doctors and teachers, medical teachers, academic and non-academic teachers, doctors, to do the proper service to the patients who are coming to the government hospital. And that is very important. And moreover, this problem of solving the salary, all this thing is very, very meager problem. It can be solved. It is a matter of a day. It's just in 1 minute you can simply solve it, because the number of doctors are very less, and it is the amount is also very less. Only the mind is also very less, and that is the problem. So the Kerala government is number one in many things, and it is pro-people government, and that is the image we have got in our mind. Please don't destroy, Honorable Chief Minister. Please don't destroy your image. Kindly solve this problem today. Kindly solve this problem today, and that will help you to safeguard your face in the upcoming election. Because these are all government doctors. They may not talk all these things. But we have come from a different state just to give solidarity, knowing the sad situation of our own doctors, our own brothers, our own colleagues suffering like this in this place. And moreover, this 10 years arrear is not acceptable. And second thing, with struggle you are reading post-graduation and super speciality. What is the problem in giving a 5 increment and 8 increment? When the government of Kerala has got a unique mechanism of giving 5 increment to the PhD doctors, what is the problem? There can be MBBS doctors also. It has removed the severe poverty from the country, and the doctors are working sincerely in Kerala government in spite of this many issues, in spite of having this many issues more than a decade. All these things problem you are telling from 2016. So in spite of that, you are working very sincerely. Your public notice is very interesting, very good. It says it was a public notice is for the public. You have just given a call to the people of this Kerala, addressing the issues of the people of this Kerala, especially all the demands. Most of the demands, most importantly, most of your demands are for the public. It is just only, I can say, 10% of your demand is for salary.